With you on SportsCenter, Celtics Lakers going head-to-head. LeBron leaving the game with an injury. More on that in moments, but let's take you to the action. Lakers visiting the Celtics inside a TD Garden. Fourth quarter, 7 minutes left. LeBron drives to the paint, stops, spins. Can't do anything with that. The King is going to score. Lakers down 92-85. Ensuing possession. Keep an eye on LeBron here. Jaylen Brown scores a layup. LeBron asked to be taken out of the game. On the sideline, LeBron doing some stretching, exercising, testing the pain. Later, he would walk back to the locker room, left the game with a groin injury, did not return the rest of the way. Lakers would trail by 9 after his departure. So let's see how the Lakers do and how they respond without LeBron out there on the court. Luka Doncic, this is where you step up. And this is what he does. Off balance three, banks it in. Lakers down by 4. Ensuing Celtics possession. Jaylen Brown shoots a straightaway 3. Easy money for him. Celtics pulling away under 3 minutes left. Brown, air ball on the 3, but Derek White is there on cleanup duty. Passes it to Drew Holiday, who kicks it to Jason Tatum, who buries the 3. 40 points for Jason Tatum, 8 assists and 12 rebounds. Celtics win it 111-101.
Well, gentlemen, there was a world in which we would have talked about the Celtics building a 22-point lead, the Lakers fighting all the way back, and then it going down to the finish. But the story of the game between the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers, unfortunately, Bob, is LeBron James leaving injured with a groin injury here. Where do the Lakers go?
Well, you know, depending on the severity, right? I mean, this is a big MRI that he'll get, and they need him. They clearly need him, and they've been playing the best basketball of the year. But if it's a week, that's a huge difference, Malika, than if this is a 3-4 week. These groin things, the issue with them, and Perk, you know, by playing, you cannot come back early from these. You cannot rush back, no matter what the record says, no matter what the seedings are. He has to get healthy because you can't risk him getting injured again and missing the playoffs.
Right. The most significant injury LeBron James has had in his career is a groin injury. Again, right now we're sort of in a wait and get a little bit more information about the severity of this. So let's turn to what we do know, and that's the Boston Celtics.
Well, I want to say this about LeBron and the Lakers real quick. I'm not that concerned.
All right.
And here's the reason why. Because whenever it is that he comes back healthy, the bottom line is the Lakers have looked the way they looked prior to the night because of him on the court with Luka. Having said all of that, think about the track meet that they was going up against, which is the Boston Celtics. Think about Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and what they bring to the table. Think about what Boston was doing without the services of Kristaps Porzingis. And I just think that when you look at it, what I was most impressed by was that Luka wasn't healthy either, and he still dropped 34. If that Luka continues to ascend once LeBron returns, this could be a preview of the NBA Finals.
You know, they have this saying in championship locker rooms that is saying, lock in. Hey, it's time to lock in.
Yeah.
That's what we saw the Boston Celtics do today. They locked in, and they turned it up another level and sent a statement to the rest of the league that it's levels to this. And when you watch the defensive performance they put on in the third quarter, you was like, oh, that's them. Al Horford sliding those puppies. Jason Tatum sliding those puppies who don't get enough credit for what he do on the defensive side of things. Sam Hauser, they was trying to search him out. He's sliding those puppies. And most importantly, I thought Jaylen Brown, from the start of the game to the end of the game, he was aggressive with Luka Doncic and leaned on him, wore him down, picking them up.
Just like he did in the finals.
There's a gap between these two teams.
I agree.
He did it all
I agree there.
without Kristaps Porzingis, but the games roll on. We'll get you set for the Denver Nuggets and OKC. We'll see you then.
Thanks so much,
All right, here's the Turning Point presented by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Turn it around with fast weekly weight loss and then receive free support for life. Take back control at awaken180weightloss.com. Celtics went on a 29-4 run between the end of the second quarter going into the third quarter. Part of that also was the 15-0 run that we saw that gave them the 21-point lead. But that is your turning point in this game. As again, the Lakers had the lead going late into the second quarter, and the Celtics able to close out the second, which is something Eddie's been consistently asking them to do. They did that at the end of the second and able to roll it right into that third quarter, Eddie.
Yeah, they closed out the quarters. I would have liked them to start the fourth quarter a little better, but hey, I'm not going to complain about a victory over the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm so happy that we got this win. You have no idea how happy that I am to get this win. But let me give you guys a stat. Go ahead. I'm going to give you a stat. We're 30 31-4 when we have 25-plus assists. 31-4. So the recipe for the Boston Celtics to win basketball games is moving that basketball, putting people in rotation, sharing the ball, knocking down shots. And sometimes it's not necessarily, you pass it to a shot. It's a pass to a drive to a finish, because you could get assists for that as well. So I think that stat right there is our recipe to success, especially also on top of that, closing out quarters.
Yeah, when we put people in rotation and find the open man, we are unbeatable. I agree with Eddie. Through 3 quarters, we were good offensively. Even though in the second half we didn't knock down threes. Even in the third quarter, we weren't knocking down threes. But ultimately, like you say, it's our defense. And today I thought our defense was spot on. It was really not an easy team to guard. They're a really high IQ team, but we were really spot on our switches. I didn't feel like they did anything that confused us, which when you're playing against a team like with LeBron and Luka, you can get confused and spun around at times.
You know what, the thing that I was really impressed with in the fourth quarter, because we were missing shots and we at times weren't getting stops and they were knocking down threes,
yep.
But we stayed with it. And when they did miss shots, we were closing out that possession with a rebound. And that's the most important thing. You can't give guys extra opportunities. I thought we did a good job on the glass tonight.
So the Lakers got 33 in the first quarter, and then the Celtics obviously put the clamps down in the third. But let's go through the fourth just a little bit, because that was a 20-point game going into the fourth, and Los Angeles able to cut it all the way down to 4.
We missed shots, and then we just stopped guarding. That's really what. And then Lakers playing with house money. When you do that, that happens a lot in the NBA. These guys are feeling no pressure. They're just bombing threes. And yeah, I don't think we played well, but also don't think that that's like indicative of our game.
I feel the same way. I feel like they knocked down threes. The Lakers, when we missed shots, we weren't really getting back. And the Lakers coming into this game was one of the best teams getting fast break points. And so they were pushing the pace. They had us on our heels, and they were knocking down shots. So, Dalton connect his shots. Luka's going to do what Luka does. I think Austin Reeves knocked in a 3 there. LeBron had a couple baskets there early in the fourth quarter. I didn't see him late. I don't know what happened.
So it's a groin injury for LeBron James is the early reporting on that. You have Jaylen Brown, meanwhile, knocking down the 3. Jason Tatum also knocking down the 3 late here as the Celtics, their ability to close this thing out. And the hustle plays, too. And Derek White with the hustle play, he also knocked down a couple free throws after getting fouled on a 3. But ability to kind of watch this thing go down to 4, but then close it out.
Yeah, I mean, our stars delivered. They delivered all night. They delivered defensively, offensively. They got us in what we wanted to get in. They found matchups. They attacked matchups. They made the right play. Tatum did he end up eventually getting that triple-double or not? He was flirting with it. Shy. Yeah, he was with it. And in the third quarter, if we were making shots, he would have got that triple-double. So our stars, those 2 guys, they just show you once again. It's all about two-way players. This is the argument Nico Harrison was having with, the world right now. Can you win a championship with your best players not being defensive players? And his idea is, no, I need to go get guys that can guard. You can argue the trade is not working out for them. They don't look that good right now. But, our star players who have the ball, who pick on matchups, who move the ball, also guard the ball. And Jaylen Brown's defense today was the difference maker. Even though Luka had a big game, wasn't he like a minus 19 when he was on the floor?
You're talking about Luka Doncic?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll look that up for you. Yeah, minus 19. That's what they got him at. 34 points, but a minus 19.
Yeah, and I'm sorry to cut you off,
no,
but
it's all good.
Only 3 assists for Luka Doncic.
So how big was it when Jaylen Brown hit that shot? So even because he had been playing such great defense on Luka, no, Luka's going to make his shots and he's going to get the switch. They're going to match up hunt, and he's going to have some buckets against him. But then Luka hit a 3, and then that shot that when they showed Jaylen Brown, he came right back and shot and then picked up Luka and made it tough for him. So, those are the things